Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly forecast for Monday, November 14th through Sunday, November 20th. First of all, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. All of these interactions with my channel really help my channel to grow so more people could see my videos, okay? So, thank you. And don't forget to check out links below in the description box. Okay, there's one to my website, another one to my email, which is probably easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is that you need to know. And there's also something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. Okay, anyway, so the first aspects for the week are on Tuesday, November 15th. Mercury in Scorpio sextiles Pluto in Capricorn on the same day. The Sun in Scorpio trines Neptune in Pisces. And on the same day, Venus in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Aries. Then on Wednesday, November 16th, Venus moves into Sagittarius at 6:09 a.m. On this day, Mercury in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Pisces. And on Thursday, November 17th, Mercury moves into Sagittarius at 8:12 a.m. On Friday, November 18th, the Sun in Scorpio sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. And on Saturday, November 19th, Mars in Gemini squares Neptune in Pisces. So now for your forecast. Hi, Sagittarius. So, on Tuesday, November 15th, Mercury in Scorpio in your 12th house sextiles Pluto, transiting in your 2nd house of Capricorn. On the same day, the Sun in Scorpio in your 12th house trines Neptune, transiting in your 4th house of Pisces. And on the same day, Mercury in Scorpio in your 12th house trines Jupiter in Pisces in your 4th house. So, you know, the Mercury sextile Pluto in your 2nd house of income, how you earn your money, your possessions, everything like that, okay? And these very nice trines to your 4th house of your home. Your home, the people you live with, your family, but it's actually where you physically live and the property surrounding it. It's your personal life, your past, your childhood. A 12th house is also a house of the past. On Wednesday, the 16th, okay, Mercury in Scorpio, again in your 12th house, okay, also trines Jupiter in your 4th house of Pisces. Okay, so we've got a trine from both Venus and Mercury to Jupiter in your 4th house of your home. And the one thing, you know, a sextile to Pluto in your 2nd house of money. Okay, so I would have to say that something's going on behind the scenes here, maybe, because it's occurring in your 12th house of secrets and actions taken by you or others, okay, in secret. It's something regarding your home, possibly purchase or being able to afford something that you've been wanting to buy. Maybe you've been saving up for some kind of special purchase. Okay, could be like personal, could be for yourself because your 4th house is your personal life, but it could be some kind of big surprise that you would like to spring on your family or a roommate, you know, that maybe you're buying something, some kind of appliance or whatever, or something that could be kind of like a big deal for your home, but it could also be like a gift for yourself. It's a from me to me birthday gift, okay? On Thursday, November 17th, okay, well, sorry, that's just Mercury moves into Sagittarius, and Venus moved there the previous day on the 16th, okay? On Friday, November 18th, the Sun in Scorpio in your 12th house also sextiles this Pluto in your 2nd house of Capricorn, okay? So again, another highlight or a very nice transit to your 2nd house of money. Okay, with Venus in your sign too, it's attracting more things to you, like money. So it could be maybe you're winning something. I know you're the gamblers of the Zodiac, you know, or whatever. Or someone is giving you something or other. Yeah, money. You're receiving money somehow or other, okay? On Saturday, November 19th, Mars in Gemini in your 7th house squares Neptune, transiting in your 4th house of Pisces, okay? Not a big deal, you know, 7th house is close relationships and partnerships. It could be, you know, somebody you live with. It could be getting on your nerves a little bit in regards to the living arrangement, or perhaps you bringing you know, people into the home maybe too often, or vice versa. Maybe they are dating someone that you don't care for. Maybe their friends, when they come to visit, are obnoxious or shady in some way or other. This could be regarding any family member, though, too. Could be kind of like being a little bit aggressively towards you, towards your home and family. And to me, maybe they are trying to talk you into, this is the way it looks to me, okay, talk you into holding the holidays, or at least one of them, at your place. Okay, they want you to do everything. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Hi, Libra. Okay, so for you on Tuesday, November 15th, Mercury in Scorpio in your 2nd house, sextiles Pluto, transiting in your 4th house of Capricorn. On the same day, the Sun in Scorpio in your 2nd house trines Neptune, transiting in your 6th house of Pisces. On the same day, again, Mercury in Scorpio in your 2nd house trines Jupiter, transiting in Pisces in your 6th house. And on the next day, Wednesday, okay, November 16th, Mercury in Scorpio in your 2nd house also trines Jupiter in your 6th house of Pisces. And on Friday, okay, November 18th, the Sun in Scorpio in your 2nd house sextiles Pluto in your 4th house of Capricorn. So we've got your 2nd, 4th, and 6th. Okay, 2nd house is earned income, how you earn your money, your possessions, your valuables, your even personal values. Okay, the 6th house is the workplace, your co-workers, the kind of work that you do, your schedule there, or even your daily schedule in your life. It's also the house of health, the house of service, and all of these planets are trining. You've got the water sign of Scorpio trining the water sign of Pisces. So a trine from your 2nd house to your 6th house of work. So I would have to say that something good is going on there with Jupiter back in this area. Could be a new person entering the picture, a new boss, a new co-worker, or something new policy, something or other that makes your job maybe a little bit easier and may actually provide you with the ability to work from home with these sextiles to Pluto in your 4th house of your home, your family, anyone you live with. But it is your physical dwelling and the property surrounding it. It's also your personal life, your childhood, your past, the very foundation of you. Okay, so there's something regarding work, earning more money, okay, and in regards to your home. So, you know, maybe there obviously is something going on here when it comes to... it could even be like just your personal life. Your 4th house is also your personal life. So I would have to say that you're wanting to work from home if you don't already. Or if you're not self-employed, you would like to be self-employed. And perhaps maybe you're starting some kind of home-operated business. Or you're just, you know, something or other that is going on with the workplace or the kind of work that you do. And I would have to say an increase in money, because you do have Venus in your 2nd house attracting money and luxury items to you. So it could even be something like that. You know, like on Saturday, November 19th, okay, Mars in Gemini in your 9th house squares Neptune transiting in your 6th house of Pisces. Okay, so there's something going on here with when I see these two houses together, I always feel that it's you, more or less, that have the knowledge in order to do your job and probably do it better than someone else. And You have a certain way of always doing things because you feel that's the correct way to do it. This could even be like if you are self-employed and you've got a client telling you that they want something done a certain way, and in order to like please them, you do it even though you think that it's not the right thing to do, okay, or it screws up whatever it is that they want it done. It could just be something like that. There's a difference of opinion with coworkers or someone you work with or a client. You know, or somebody making unreasonable demands on your time, you know. This may even involve family, you know, because the sixth house is the house of service. So it could actually be somebody, maybe in a way, getting in your way and kind of like screwing up your work schedule or your daily schedule, your daily routine. Okay, for Taurus, on Tuesday, November 15th, Mercury in Scorpio in your, where are we here? Oh, in your 7th house, okay. Sextiles Pluto transiting in Capricorn in your 9th house. On the same day, the Sun in Scorpio in your 7th house trines Neptune transiting in your 11th house of Pisces. And on the same day, Venus in Scorpio in your 7th house trines Jupiter transiting in Pisces in your 11th house. And on Wednesday, November 16th, okay, Mercury again in Scorpio in your 7th house also trines Jupiter in your 11th house of Pisces, okay? And on Friday, November 18th, the Sun in Scorpio in your 7th house sextiles Pluto in your 9th house of Capricorn. So I ran those all together because they're all pretty much doing the same thing. We've got your 7th house of close relationships and partnerships, okay, business, romantic, friend, whatever. You know, Scorpio is your opposite sign. Around this time of year, every year, somebody might get a little bit pushy with you, trying to get you to sign on the dotted line even, or adhere to some kind of arrangement or agreement. You know, they either want to do business with you or they want you to see them exclusively, if this is romantic, okay? Now, these very nice trines to Neptune and Jupiter in your 11th house of friends, associates and acquaintances, where you would normally go to hang out, any kind of group or organization that you belong to. I would have to say you're meeting someone new, or someone actually did come into your group of friends, or a new acquaintance possibly that you made on social media even. And then maybe you hadn't heard from them for a while, and now Jupiter is back in this area again, so it's bringing either a person back to you or a new person, the opportunity for a new person to come into your group of friends that maybe someone wanted you to meet. Maybe they were telling you about them all this time, you know, or they were telling this person about you, you know, and now it looks like maybe you're going to finally get to meet in person somewhere, okay? With the sextiles to Pluto in your 9th house of long-distance travel and communications and foreign anything, foreign countries, languages, people who live at a distance, maybe, just maybe, you may be in contact with someone who actually is in another country, or comes from another country. You know, you're meeting a foreigner, okay? So, it could be something like that, or somebody that you know, a friend that you've made or are making now, just because of that Jupiter and Neptune being together in your 11th house. It brings out the guru in everybody, a more spiritual outlook and whatever. And your 9th house is your house of philosophy and your religious and spiritual beliefs. I would have to say that, you know, that that's the rapport between you and someone else or a group of people, okay, is that you both feel the same way. You're both spiritual or religious or have the same philosophy on life in some way or other. On Saturday, November 19th, Mars in Gemini in your 2nd house squares Neptune, transiting in your 11th house of Pisces. So not too big of a deal. You know, having Mars in your second house, you are the natural ruler of the second house, which rules money and possessions and many, many other things. But having Mars here makes you a real go-getter, going after a new source of income or increasing your current rate of pay or a fee or what, however, even if you're retired, you're just wanting to bring money, more money in. Okay, now the square to Neptune in your 11th house just means that maybe you're watching your money. You're watching what you spend when you socialize, when you go out with your friends, or when you do anything. You know, the 11th house is also like going to see live shows, like a live band or a play or whatever. You know, so maybe you're not wanting to do this. I would have to say though, you know, there could be somebody pressuring you a little bit to go and do something. That, you know, go out and see all your friends, or maybe just one friend wants you to go do, you know, something. Maybe they need you there because they don't want to go by themselves and they can't get anyone else to go with them. Okay, so it could be something like that. Okay, for Cancer, on Tuesday, November 15th, Mercury in Scorpio in your third house, sextiles Pluto transiting in your, Mercury in Scorpio in your fifth house. Okay, sextiles Pluto transiting in Capricorn in your seventh house. On the same day, the Sun in Scorpio in your fifth house trines Neptune transiting in Pisces in your ninth house. And on the same day, Venus in Scorpio in your fifth house also trines Jupiter in Pisces in your ninth house. Okay. On Wednesday, November 16th, Mercury in Scorpio in your fifth house also trines Jupiter in your ninth house of Pisces. Okay. And on Friday, November 18th, the Sun in Scorpio in your fifth house sextiles Pluto transiting in your seventh house of Capricorn. So all of these planets for these Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday have to deal with your fifth house of romance, creativity, speculation, games, sports, any form of entertainment, children, parties, fun, you know. And you have all these very nice trines to your ninth house where you have Pisces to Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter's back in Pisces again, okay, in your ninth house. So, you know, ninth house is long distance travel and communications. It's media and publishing. It's also an internet house, and it's social media. You know, you could be just in touch with people who live at a distance or live in another country. You could be having a long distance relationship with someone right now. The sextiles to Pluto in your seventh house of close relationships, business, romantic, friendship, whatever. Seventh house is just the house of agreements and arrangements also, even if it's like a handshake deal. If you're involved in something creative even, that's something that could be going on here with like maybe minor negotiations going on. You know, long distance, could be in person. But if you're a part of some kind of collaboration for a creative project, you know, with the trines to your ninth house of like publishing and copyrights and stuff like that, you know, you guys could be getting that all ironed out as to who owns what, and you know, whatever, is it equal for everyone, or do you all own this thing that you've you know, joined in on, you've collaborated on? So it's either romantic or business, you know, it could be either one. On, let's see here, Saturday, November 19th, Mars in Gemini in your 12th house squares Neptune transiting in your 9th house of Pisces. So, you know, having Mars in your 12th house of secrets and behind the scenes movements and actions taken by you or someone else, you know, there could be an awful lot going on, even behind your back, or you are the one that's acting in secret. You're like securing yourself. You know what I mean? You're gathering whatever it is that you need to make sure that you are secure in anything, a job or some kind of position, social position, or within your family or your friends or something or other. So whoever you're dealing with right now, you could be being very agreeable with them. And why not, you know? But in your mind, in the back of your mind, you're still looking out for number one, which is exactly what you should do, you know. Especially if it comes to anything creative and you're part of a collaboration. You know, sometimes that doesn't always work out evenly. Okay, now if this is romantic, you know, to me it looks like it's going really, really well.